Warning, the following is a pesting video. If seeing animals get shot will offend you, please do not watch. Hey air gunners and gunners of every sort, welcome to Shooting Gear Reviews. I'm Ben, and today I have got the AEA 25 cal Assassin. About 54 foot-pounds, semi-auto, yeah, 10-shot magazine. As you can see, just a beautiful gun. We're going to take this thing out and we are going to do some ratting and some pesting around the ranch here, so stay tuned and check it out. Alright, so I wanted to just kind of quickly, first of all, go over this setup because this is an awesome setup. I know you want to see the ratting footage, we're going to get right to that, but just let's briefly go over this because this is something new to the collection and I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on here. So first of all, the AEA 25 cal Assassin. Like I said, they're semi-auto. It's got a 10-shot magazine, and I am using the H&N Baracuda Hunters. They've got a fat hollow point on them, and they cycle great out of this. Give me great accuracy. Boy, when that 54 foot-pounds pushing one of those hollow points smacks into a rat, you really know you hit something. Let me tell you what. So one of the cool features about this particular setup with the Assassin setup is that it does come with this removable little husher at the end there, which is cool because for this type of shooting, pesting at night, I like to make it nice and quiet. But I also like the fact that, of course, it's removable. I can just make this thing super short and compactable without that on there, and it matches the overall profile of the rest of this shroud here. So it doesn't look like I've got some big obtrusive thing here on the end, but it does a great job at making this thing very quiet. Without this thing on here, it goes from being very loud to adding this thing on here, and it just makes it go to almost silent. Super quiet, especially considering I'm getting 54, 55-ish foot-pounds out of this guy right here with the foldable stock and pistol grip, carbon fiber bottle, just all around lots and lots of awesome features that you want to see in an air gun. Probably the only thing that I would say could be improved on this rifle is the trigger. It is a little bit of a stiff trigger, but you know, when you're wielding 55 foot-pounds in a semi-auto air gun, I don't really mind too much that the trigger takes a little bit of something to go ahead and pull it. So on top of this setup, I've got my ATN X-Sight 4K to film the action for you guys, as you've seen this rig in many of my other videos, but what I've added recently is this right here, the Supernova. Thank you so much, ATN, for sending this out. I wanted something to make it just a little bit brighter, and boy, does this do the job there. Really awesome, and uses rechargeable batteries. Super bright IR, super great night vision scope, and let's go ahead with no further ado and get into that night vision footage, shooting some rats. Check it out. Alright, so I'm telling you right now, this video is going to be interesting. We'll start our night off right off the bat with what we thought was a rat, but actually turned out this guy was a rattlesnake. Pretty interesting, and that was just the tip of the iceberg for this night.
Unless it was a frog.
Now this actually was a rat, but I hit it so hard with all of that 54 foot-pounds, it literally exploded.
Oh, yes!
You can hear my son just cracking up in the background. Now this next shot is just really pure hilarity. I have so many cottontails out here at night that literally they just frolic around and tempt me to shoot them.
It's 3 bunnies.
They look like they're having a great time.
Frolicking.
Okay, now here we are with another rat, of course, hiding in the rocks, as they always are. Sorry about the shaking. What I'm actually trying to do is kind of move a little bit to my left so that I can see him around the corner of this bush. And drilled him in the face.
I missed.
On to the next. Snake? Wow, look at this guy. A beautiful snake. This is not a rattlesnake. This is a friendly snake. This is what we call a bull snake. And these guys can grow to be over 6 feet long, some of them out here. And they do exactly what I'm doing. Go after the rodents. So I just filmed this guy right here just to show you guys how cool this is, but also just to say thank you, buddy. You're helping me out in my mission to rid the property of the rodents. All right, now this is a rat, not a snake, not a frog, not a rabbit, just a rat. And the semi-auto action really came in handy here because you can see I kind of hit him on the backside on the first one, but quick follow-up with the semi-auto second shot, smack right in the head. And again here, watch how the semi-auto comes in handy. Here's the skunk, you guys. This is it. I've been waiting for this guy to come. I got so excited I missed the first shot, but this is where I pulled the trigger on the second shot. Smack right dead center on his forehead. Uncanny. Let's watch that all over again. All right, so I want to let you know, obviously, right off the bat that I'm shooting offhand here, if you couldn't tell. And on this first shot, I got super excited to shoot this guy. They've been stealing my eggs for a while. He sat around and said, "What was that?" So I said, "Lights out." That second shot was perfect. It was right between the eyes. Absolutely perfect. I'll show you a photo here in a second. And man, what a testament for that semi-auto action. If it wasn't for that, I would have never gotten that perfect follow-up shot. So see you later, little egg thief. These next couple of photos are pretty darn graphic, and especially the second one. But I feel it's important to show you guys how perfect this shot turned out. And really, this was a beautiful full-size skunk, but an even more beautiful, perfect headshot, right? So there you have it, the AEA 25 cal Assassin, smacking the rats and a bonus skunk. I know I've got more of them because where there's one, there's always more, and I really don't like those guys stealing my eggs. Not gonna have any of that. So between them and the rats out here, I know we've got plenty more videos headed your way, but that is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Shooting Gear Reviews. I'm Ben, and I'm outdoors having a whole lot of fun with my air guns. I hope that you guys are too, and I'll see you in the next video.